Next up on our Trappist tasting trip is the Chimay Red. This was the first Trappist beer that I ever had, and it's still one of my all-time favorites. It seems fitting to start on the Chimay Beers with the Red, also known as Chimay Premiere. Subscribe and follow along on this series, and tag me on social media if you're drinking a Trappist beer. Alright, let's do it. Chimay Red. Chimay beers come from the Trappists at l'Abbaye de Scourmont in southern Belgium, a walkable distance from the French border, and a few kilometers south of the town of Chimay. It was founded by monks dispatched from Westphal-Etren in 1850, and they began brewing beer and making cheese soon after. They were the first of the Trappist breweries to promote their beer under the Trappist name, and have since grown to become one of the largest authentic Trappist breweries in the world. They currently make 5 beers: Blue, Grand Reserve, Red, Premiere, White, 500, Gold, Doré, and their newest green-labeled 150, 150, commemorating the brewery's 150 years. They also have a special Grand Reserve barrel fermented, which is a triple fermented beer, and could be considered their 6th beer. The Chimay Red is the oldest of the Chimay beers, dating back to 1862, hence it's sometimes referred to as Premiere, first. It comes in at 7% ABV, and is a Belgian Dubbel-style beer. The glass is a silver-rimmed, sturdy-built chalice, beautiful style, with a fleur-de-lis on the inside of the glass. So let's get pouring. A beautiful rich brown copper red color. Kind of a tan head to it. The first thing I notice is the aroma of dark fruits like raisins or dates. Also toasty malt and some sweetness too, like toffee or caramel. Taste? Dark dried fruits, figs, plums, prunes, or dates. Maybe a bit of orange or apricot too. There's also a bit of sweetness too, kind of like brown sugar or brandy. The word Belgian-y is what comes to mind. Kind of that fruity, floral, yeasty taste. Very complex and hard to pin down exactly what it is. It's just like an intriguing, fruity basket of flavors. 10 different people could try this beer and taste different notes of fruits, malts, yeasts, and sugars, and they would all be right. Delicious. Since Chimay is one of the biggest Trappist breweries, and because they export so much of their beer, I would bet this is one of the easiest, if not the easiest, Trappist beer to find, wherever high-quality craft beers are sold. Pick yourself up a bottle and order the glassware too. There's a link below. The Chimay Trappist suggests cheese pairings for all their beers. For the red, they suggest the classic Le Grand Chimay, which is a semi-soft, light-colored, and aromatic cheese. If you can get your hands on some Chimay cheese to go with your Chimay beer in your Chimay glass, then you win. Follow along on this series on Trappist beer, as well as lots of other things on beer and brewing. Hope you enjoy. Cheers.